Good morning, and good morning. Welcome once again to Old Blackpool Biker. We're just outside the demolition of the Bonnie Street. You can see what's happening. There is a bit left just down there, straight in front of us, which is actually on Bonnie Street. We'll go on prom in a minute, we'll see what's happening. It's literally just stopped absolutely throwing it down. 5 minutes ago it was chucking it down, and I mean leathering it down. You can see there what's happening. Right, let's go for a wander and see what it's like on the prom. The skies are clearing. You never know, seriously. Throw it down again in a minute or two. Literally launch it. We'll see what happens, shall we? What's up, dog? What's up? Right. Let's say we'll have a... Wonder if that sun's trying to come out now and I've got a bloody jacket on. Yeah, go on then. It can easily get caught out. Easily. Right, I'll catch up when we get over the road, over the prom. Yeah, we've negotiated over the prom, obviously at Central Pier. Oh, it's a little bit windy, obviously, but not like it has been the last couple of days. A little bit of wind. Quiet, obviously, because we're not. I don't think we're even on 9 o'clock yet. Thursday morning, 26th. Tide's out, as we can see. It's a bit nippier today, actually. You know, the last couple of days, it's not been nice, but it's still had that mugginess. Do you know what I mean? It's still been warm, even though you've got to put a jacket on because it's throwing it down most of the time. Shall we go out to the sea? When was the last time we went out? We're not going to get around North Pier, that's for sure. Not without a dinghy. No comments, by the way. Oh, look at this, flying down the steps. Dizziness not as bad. Nowhere near. Which I am internally grateful for. That was an horrible few days last week. Well, it has been for the last bloody 3.5 years, but never mind. Look at this down these steps. Legging it down, man. Legging it down. There we go. I've got old trainers on, so I'm not bothered. Who's bothered? Shall we go out towards Central? End of Central. North's too far. I remember being in Skeggy once. We used to go to Butlins, Skeggy. Oh. So I was born in Nottinghamshire, and that's what you either went to Blackpool or Skeggy in them days. When we were little. And my dad used to go get a cup of tea in the morning. And I went with him one day, and he says, "It's not far to that pier or whatever it was, is it?" He says, "Son, you'd be surprised." You know, you don't realise how far they are in the distance. You just love Skeggy though, when we were kids at Butlins. Butlins being the first one, weren't it? Oh. Yeah, and it got... Was it Lord Ha-Ha said that Butlins had been sank twice because it was HMS Royal Arthur, if I remember rightly. Don't quote me on it. Sorry about the wind noise as well. Can't be helped. It's Blackpool in the summer. What do you expect? But yeah, HMS Royal Arthur, if I remember right. It was classed as. And Lord Ha-Ha, who was a propaganda guy on the radio Those older than me will know better, obviously. I'm just going off basic knowledge, what I've been told in the past. Look at this, how often you get, in the summer, how often you get Blackpool Beach like this? All on your own. Not even a metal detectorist. A metal detectorist. I think the tide's actually coming in, so I'm not being daft. Not positive. Central Pier, if I remember rightly, 1868, 5 years after North. Oh. Got a bit of sand in the eyes. That's funny, Bike. Are you on the beach by any chance? Oh, it is nippier this morning, seriously. Glad I put my jacket on. I'm very glad. Coco. I've got that. I've just listened to the radio before, Kokomo. And in Coco, and it's just, you know, you get a record on your head, or a tune on your head, should I say. Oh. I did show once, oh, I don't know, maybe a good year ago. Oh, yeah, you've still got out there, past Central, the end of Central Pier, where the jetty used to be, when the ships used to come in, and you could have pleasure, you know, go, oh, hang on a minute, back up, retreat, fall back, hang on. Oh. Yeah, the tide's coming in, by the way. You got to watch it, see how it can go behind you. This is how people get trapped. It's very straight, you know, very level is Blackpool Beach, but you can still get trapped. I've seen it, I've shown it. Looking towards South Pier. Can't see anything now. That sun's right in my eyes. Can you believe it? Honestly, in 20 minutes it's totally changed. See how that's trying to go behind me now? Yeah, so as I was saying, you can still see the remnants of what was the jetty at Central, where the boats used to come in, and you know, you could take pleasure, get out there and what have you. There's photos, I think I put them on before. The only jetty I can remember is North Pier jetty. There's no remnants at North Pier, which I've shown before when we've got it right at the end of North Pier and round the back of it. You can only do that at extremely low tides. Right, I'm starting to move because this is starting to... It's too early to get trapped. Thursday morning. See what I mean though, how it starts coming round? We've still got quite a bit of a... Sorry for spinning round too quick. It's too early in the morning for panning round a bit quick. But yeah, when it's really very, very low tide, I think one of the times we went round the back of North Pier, you could tell how far it is to Central out, if that makes sense. We've been right out there, past Central Pier. Right, let's start moving back. Totally different perspective from here, isn't it? You know, we're not nowhere near as far out as I've been before. Nowhere near. Is that still on Zoom? Yep. Get that off Zoom. One of those summer days, eh? There's a song there. Only that was Summer Nights. Now then, where did we get down? There, weren't it? So yeah, I hope everyone was alright with the vids yesterday. Did a quick one on the prom, was it, in the morning? Remember that? I can't remember now. And then day 2 of the Central Club demolition. It's still a crying shame, that is. I know some locals have put call him by real name and what have you. Do you remember when we used to go in when we were young and what? Yeah, I do. I think I said my mate's granddad used to door there. I'd say door, they just admit people basically, not doorman. Yeah, it's a real shame, that club. See, it's a bit blowy with sand. Where did we come down? That sun's lovely now. It's different to a few minutes. Call it half an hour if that. Let's walk this way a little bit. Look, you've still got... Can't see a thing. Yeah, can't see a thing on screen. I think I've said before, it's got one of them glass protectors on it as well, not just one of the plastic thingy jobbies. It's got one of the glass protector things on it, this. Which I am debating whether to take off, because it's a bit of a struggle more than usual in bright light. Bright light! What was that mogwai? Gremlins, that was it, wasn't it? Oh, never forget Gremlins. Phoebe Cates was in it. Oh. If you don't know who Phoebe Cates is, all the lads out there. If you're brought up in the 80s and what, well, I say brought up in the 80s, if you're a young man then. Whoa. Isn't it great though? You could just 7 miles of golden sand. Do you know what I mean? Just sometimes you just don't realise how lucky we really are, do we? And just look on the down now and again. I wouldn't be saying that if I was still throwing it down. Right through Central Pier, south. And the big one, and that wind's getting up though. How come when the sun comes out and it gets windier? What's that all about? Yeah, string bottles and what have you. Looks like it's going greyer now again, But clouds are looking ominous now. It's still saying on the forecast that it doesn't dry up really till about, well, early afternoon. But as I've said before, I remember Michael Fish saying, storm, there's not going to be no storms. You know, so just pop your head out yourself, see what it's like, don't you? Oh, wrecked already. Yeah, it does, you can feel it, it's starting to close in a bit now. It's changing. Yeah, that tide's coming a bit since we were down there. And that few minutes it's just took us to get back onto the prom. This is the terrace bar. They used to call it the Prosecco bar, didn't they? Oh yeah, it's still got signs there. Gin Prosecco, vodka Prosecco. Right, okay, then we'll leave this one here. It's gone on a bit longer than I was expecting. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you would. It does help these minute channels. Most of all, stay safe. You know what it is. Have a cracking day.